the missing piece in your success journey. Sometimes we are like, I wish I had a skill, I would have done well. I wish I had finance, I would have done well. I wish I had sponsor, I would do well. Most people fail rather not because they do not have this finance, not because they do not have this skill, not because they do not have the opportunity or the platform, but because they have chosen to perform to an audience that is in their head. This audience make them limited in lots of ways, that because they are trying to please these certain people that they do not even know. They are trying to get approval from these people. If they want to start a new vision, a new dream, they will ask themselves, are you sure people are going to approve of it? Are you sure they're not going to laugh at me? Are you sure they are not? Are you sure? If you live for people's acceptance, you will die from people's rejection. People are limited by approval. People should like our posts. We should get enough comments. We are always waiting for approval before we start. You see, the best time to start anything is to start. When an idea comes into your mind, when a concept comes into your mind, what you should do is to just start. Do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait for the time you feel, you have enough accolades. And let me tell you, if you are waiting for people's accolades, it's not going to come. Nobody can own your vision like the way you can own it. Nobody understands your mandate the way you understand it. Nobody can be more passionate about what you do than the way you are passionate about it. To prove that what you are doing is beyond the ordinary or beyond the regular is that people should even misunderstand it. When you always seek for approval, you seek for validation, it delays your action. Whereas others are moving, it robs you of that momentum to move immediately. If you see the end from where you are, then there's no interesting thing about the end you want to see. So the beauty of life is the secret thing about that life. It distorts your direction. You see that you start doing things to impress people. So you lose focus of who you are. You lose focus of who you are called to be. You lose focus of the main thing you are supposed to be doing. It drains your energy. You are managing what people are going to say of you. Instead of starting that business, instead of starting that agency, starting that dropshipping, starting that course, starting that academy, you are there exhausting your mental capacity on what people are thinking instead of investing it in who you are supposed to be. If you fail, you failed. Not your family failed. If you fail, you failed, not your friends failed. And learn how to celebrate your little wins. Celebrate your wins. Don't allow people rob you of your wins by putting a yardstick. We have three phases of people's opinion. The first phase is the approval addict. These are people who need constant validation to feel worthy. They live for the likes. They live for the accolade. Anytime people are not telling them you are doing well, they start, shrinking. They start going into their shell. People do not love this. People don't like the way I walk. People don't like the way I talk. People don't like my body the way it is. These are the approval addicts. The second phase of this people's opinion is what we call the criticism avoiders. These people are willing to do anything so long as nobody will tell them it's not good. Once they hear criticism, it takes them back to their shell. They feel like, no, they just don't want to hear no. They don't just want to hear rejection. It's not about what they think, but it's about what you want to do. The last phase is the comparison prisoners. Always measuring yourself with your mates, measuring yourself with your peers, measuring yourself with social media standards. Most of these so-called successful people you are seeing online, they are not as successful as they appear. Don't go and kill yourself for what you do not have yet because of what you see on the internet. It doesn't mean people are not successful, but do not use any yardstick to judge your own success. Don't care about what anybody has to think, because you cannot have control over how they think, but you have total control over what you think about whom you are. You are enough without people's approval. That your dream is valid. When you stop obsessing about what people think, there are two things that happen. First thing that happens is that people begin to respect you more. Authenticity is magnetic. The next one is that you actually perform better because your focus is on your work, not the crowd. Your focus is on you. Your focus is on your insight. Your focus is on your knowledge. You are not looking at what people have to think about you.